was nice.
Hello, welcome to Shedsessionobsessions. I'm Hetty Austin.
I am Sunjai Hetty.
And I'm Nathan Eagle.
So we are three friends with constantly changing obsessions. And one of us is going to share our current obsession, while the other two, I'm sure, will have some questions about it.
So I am obsessed with, what's a nice way to put it? Tits.
Mm-hmm. Who isn't?
I need to give some context to our...
Maybe not in the same way as me and Dave.
I need to give some context to our many, many listeners and viewers.
Yeah.
Right. I have lost 10.5 stone.
Woohoo!
That's a lot of...
That's a lot. That's a whole human.
It's like 2 of you now, isn't it? Oh no, you didn't weigh that much.
It's more than
A
2.
whole one of you.
It's more than 2.
No, because Hetty's
How
not
much do you weigh
5
now?
stone now.
No. It's a roughly... I've lost roughly about half my body weight.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Not that much of an achievement
Yeah.
then, really.
But when I lost 7 stone, and I'd say someone I lost 7 stone, and I'd talk to some skinny woman, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, you've lost one of me! Isn't that funny? Like if I lost all that weight, there'd be none left of me." And I'd think, "Oh,
Then you
fucking
fuck
hate
off.
you."
Yeah,
punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So lost 10.5 stone.
That's a lot.
But
It's a lot.
the compromise you make is your body keeps all the skin, all of the skin. So I need some surgery to remove that.
Because you sent us pictures, not naked.
Not naked.
Of
Not naked.
before and after.
Yes.
And like, it was like, Hetty was this, and then she's like this.
I had a breakdown.
Which prompted the weight loss. Yeah. Not lost all the weight and had a breakdown.
No, I was losing weight, and then I had a breakdown, and then that was my focus.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Obsession.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that was the first obsession, but now I've kind of done that bit, and now it's the clean-up job.
Yeah.
It's not done.
It's not done because you lose the weight, but you're still carrying extra.
Mm-hmm.
Your body is too big for you. Your skin is too big for what you're carrying. So I'm having 3 surgeries. So I'm having everything from my shoulders down to like my knees. Everything needs lifting.
Down to your knees?
Yeah. So it goes.
What are these bits called?
Thighs.
Thighs. Oh, yeah, of course I am. Fucking idiot. Just a fucking idiot.
What's...
Yeah, they need to take all
What's
this.
wrong with your... Oh, okay.
I was just looking at your legs like...
What's wrong with... Oh,
So if I sit down, look how much my skin expands. I've got tights on that hide some of it.
That's just my normal legs.
It's bad.
What's the worst part? What is the
The
worst body
tummy
part?
is the worst.
What, for sag?
Yeah, because there's not. I can kind of disguise it.
Yeah.
I can wear like the spanks pants.
Explain to me what Spanx are.
They're like support underwear. They're tight pants that make women wear, women and men, that make themselves look a little bit thinner.
Like a bit
yeah.
elastic.
And it just keeps it all
Keeps it. Yeah.
like that.
And
Like-
the trope is
Yeah.
that when someone is on a date,
Yeah.
they'll put the Spanx on to make their body look even better.
Oh, okay.
But like, they're not daily underwear.
Is it a bit like, you know, when you like pack a suitcase and you have one of those bags?
I really thought you were going, you know when you pack your underpants with socks?
Yeah.
To make it look like your cock is really big. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know those bags that just kind of go with all your clothes? Is it kind of like that, but for like flesh?
Yeah.
I'm interested in these bags now.
You not seen those bags?
I've not seen these bags.
But I
on
love
the back,
those
don't you?
bags. Yeah.
Yeah, they
all
just
my clothes. They're
incredible.
so
Yeah.
satisfying when you put a Hoover on and all the air.
Oh, that's...
Oh, the
yeah, you
vacuum
use a
seal.
Hoover.
Yeah, I've seen the vacuum seal bag. Sorry, I thought you just had magic bags. Like,
But they are magic.
They are magic.
Yeah, but
you
I
watch
thought
your
you, like,
clothes
pressed
go
the
from this to
button.
this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you just pressed the button and they went. But you put a Hoover in. I know
You
where the
suck
magic
the hair-
is coming.
yeah, you suck the air out.
Yeah, I got them under the bed.
Have you?
Yeah, sometimes I
For your
worry.
bodies.
For the whole of the
Your
body.
bodies there.
Yeah, for like bedding and stuff. Put them in
Oh.
that, suck them flat, and then you can slide them
Yeah,
in.
amazing.
Good.
But I do worry sometimes, like, what if one sprung a leak and it expanded to full size and the bed shot up in the air, just pressed me against
So-
the ceiling?
So I had that,
How happened to you?
So not quite like that. But I
I'm so
was
thin now. It's
obviously if you lose half your body weight, you have to do a lot of clothes management and getting rid of and stuff.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have quite a lot of those bags. And one night I was in bed and I heard this noise. Couldn't work out what it was. It was like a.
That was all reinflated.
And basically there was this tiny little hole in one of my bags, and I just kept hearing this bag getting bigger and bigger, but I couldn't identify because it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. You're properly asleep.
That's horror
Couldn't
stuff.
identify it. Last night, I got in at about 12 o'clock. So life's gone really
Don't
well.
stop out now, yeah.
Yeah. I live in my parents' dining room.
Yeah. That's why you never end.
Yeah. So I got home at 12 o'clock last night, and I was just it wasn't late, but I was putting my pajamas on and stuff, and you what?
That's just trying to cough sweet. I'm trying not to interrupt you, but we're also easily distracted. It's like.
So I got in,
Sorry.
and someone was knocking on the window.
What? Which one? The back window?
No, the front room window,
Yeah.
which is obviously like, because life's gone
Did
really
you-
well, my fourth wall is a blind,
Yeah.
so that is essentially my window.
Did you see who it was?
Well, I heard the gate.
Thank God for that.
I heard the gate.
It was named after a shepherd's pie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Hetty's mum makes shepherd's pie
Yeah, she got
for
one for
me every
you.
time. I know. I'm very excited. Oh, you have to thank her.
Yeah, she has.
I'm gonna
You mentioned it once, and she-
snog your mum. I'm not gonna snog her.
That sounds neat as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
because it is shepherds.
Yeah, I'm going to eat
Shepherds.
it.
Is it shepherds?
Anyway,
Shepherds.
so
Made of shepherds.
knock on the door.
Yeah.
There was a knock on the window, and I was like, "Fuck!" You know, like that moment where your blood turns cold, and I could hear someone at the gate, and I did the natural thing and screamed for Dad.
Yeah.
Dad!
Oh, did you? That's
Yeah.
really sweet that you
What
did that.
would I
though.
do?
Oh yeah, please.
In my head recently, I've been thinking, I'm such an independent woman. I can live by myself. I
But I'm
can
not ready
handle
for a
this.
fight.
And then as soon as I heard that, I was instantly, no! God, no! So I called him down. It's my auntie, she was drunk.
Oh,
Amazing.
She was walking past and saw our lights were on, so she thought she'd knock on the window to tell us.
Brilliantly.
But it was my lights. It was me.
Amazing.
So no, that's my drama last night.
So I would assume
Mm-hmm.
the bit you're most excited about with your surgeries is the new breasts.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for all of it. But so the first surgery I'm having is I'm having the skin off my arms cut off and the new boobies. So they have to lift the boobies, but they said I don't have enough boobies left to have a pair of boobies after they lift them. So they need to put implants in.
can I ask?
Yes.
How big were your tits when you were a big girl?
They were 38G.
Wowzers! I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
I mean,
I don't know what that means.
Those are big.
Is that
They're
big? Is that big?
Well, like,
Wow. They're like fat person tits, aren't they? They're not.
Fat person tits.
they don't count.
They don't count. They don't.
But that's a big number.
It is,
When
but
you
they
say
were in
35G,
proportion.
38.
38. Okay.
That's
So
big.
what? I take it. Is it as simple as the higher the number, the higher the letter, the bigger the tits?
So 38. So the 38 is your back size. So that's this bit,
Oh, okay.
and the letter is the volume,
The volume.
like the how big they
Oh,
are.
okay.
So
About the width. Does that count?
Wait, what's the 38 measurement?
38 is the back.
So that's your bust, isn't it?
So it
Is
doesn't it doesn't close.
So the 38 is under your bust, so it's measuring your rib cage.
Oh, so it's like your total.
Oh, I
So that's the
see.
band size.
Ah.
And the letter is the cup size.
Oh,
That's
got it.
how.
Because I always thought the measurement
So
was
it's-
all the way around. And I was
it's-
like, how are massive boobies out here?
It's-
38.
It's such a.
Good.
Oh, it makes sense because I suppose when you go for a suit as a man, it's
Chest.
the 38 chest, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's
that-
such a.
No, I'm not 38. I don't know why I said that. I'm like 10 centimetres. Like, yeah. 10 centimetre
Like a
chest.
concave.
Oh, I've seen people like that. It's fucking gross, isn't it?
Oh.
You ever seen people? I remember there was
Old
there was-
people on the beach. Like,
There was a kid at my school who had one of those weird, like, indents in his chest.
That's what my boobs look like.
Concave breast.
So in my family, we are quite a small-breasted family, and they always.
Just considering all the relatives.
I was always considered like
Not something I've noticed. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, we are generally. So everyone was like, "Oh, Het's got big tits," but now that I've lost weight, I've proved to them that I'm not naturally big-breasted.
G is big.
G is
huge.
Who,
Yeah.
who, sorry, who are we talking
D.
about? Oh, G is big.
Yeah, I thought it only went up to D. I thought it ended at D.
Double D. I remember double D was a big
triple
thing.
D, million D.
Yeah, but then that's the thing about like when people are like, "Oh, she's got a double D," but double D means nothing about the back size, because if she's like a 42 double D, then she got quite small tits for her size.
Oh.
But if she's like a 38, like a 30 double D, she's
Barbie.
voluptuous.
What are you going to now when you haven't done?
Wow, I think I haven't got measured my back size, but I think I should be a 34D.
So that's
D is big.
So
I
that
think
is
D is big, and
that-
on current frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that's like the optimum size. If you speak to any woman, they're like 34D.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what people
I
wanna
thought
be.
C was the preferred because then it's not heavy. You're not going to have back pain. I
So-
thought D's were like the career boosters.
I tried. I tried
I want
to
some
see
cleavage at work.
Yeah.
I want a promotion.
So
Oh, I'm so sexist.
So the reason that we just like me, well, we'll say we, I went with my sister and the surgeon. The reason they recommended that I would get implants in, because I'm always going to be bottom heavy. I'm quite pear shaped, so no matter how much weight I lose, I've always got a big bum.
What was that meeting? I'm sorry, but you have a fat ass.
He did say that to me.
Oh, they
It's
said
like
some horrible
it's
stuff.
horrible. It is horrible to say, but you say some people are always going to be bottom heavy, and you are one of them.
Because you had, I remember you telling me this, and I couldn't believe they said it. 2 separate doctors
Yes.
assessed your body.
Yes.
Both of them said.
Oh, I have this in writing. I'll send you a screenshot.
Have you heard this name?
No, what is this?
2 separate doctors. What did they say to you?
2 medical letters where they have described my breasts as saggy and empty.
Are they allowed to say that? I feel like saggy empty.
I'm not laughing at you.
It's
I'm laughing at
empty.
Dave's reaction.
It's the empty, isn't it? That's what
Empty.
you're-
Empty.
So what that
Nothing
means,
there, mate.
what
Nothing
it
there.
means is that there is no fat left in them. So all there is breast tissue.
So when like they write that, was that written or did they actually say that verbally?
I've got it written.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you mind me saying this. I think the assessment, or from what I remember anyway, the assessment is enough for you to get breast augmentation surgery on NHS, but you won't get to choose them.
No.
So
No, so
I
you
don't
could.
know, I don't know.
So breast augmentation is the implant bit.
Okay.
Is that bit?
Yeah.
Masturbation.
Masturbation. Masturbation.
Mastectomy?
Mastuplexy.
Masterplex?
Mastuplexy and mastuplexy. Mastuplexy.
Masturbatey?
Said the word too much now.
Mastuplexy.
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 Master...
I think that's it. Yeah, that is the lift. And he was saying you could technically get the lift on the NHS because mastuplexy is a breast reduction. They're the same operation. So uplift.
And you've got the backache.
Yeah, uplift and
I'm so sorry.
so bad. When I'm naked and I bend over, I look like a
Oh,
cow.
you have backache now? What, from the sag? From the saggy emptiness? Sorry.
My back's in bits, mate.
Because that's the thing, because some people
Is it
have said
still-
to you,
Yeah.
you shouldn't, you should be happy with your body, like...
No. Well, if it's
I
uncomfortable.
think there's no question that you need it sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are carrying around the remains of your old body.
Like you have...
Yeah.
Like you haven't shed your skin.
It's exactly that.
Is
and
it?
everyone that's like, oh, you should just be pleased, you don't feel like you have to go through all this. I'm
Fuck
like,
'em.
wow, you lose 10.5 stone. You tell me how you feel about it, mate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But so the sag that weighs something anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So when you get rid
literally
of that sag, how many stone is that going to be?
Well, off the top half, it won't be a lot. I think my tummy would be quite insane. They're doing a belt lipectomy, so it's going to go all the way around my body and all of this roll of skin all the way around.
Do you know what that made me think of?
What?
Like a tin of spam. When you put the key when you put the key in.
Oh yes, and you twizzle
twist
it
it
around.
and you take off a whole
Yeah.
round of metal.
That's what they're going to do.
Then all the insides come out.
Yeah.
It's a 360, so I'm going to have a 360 scar. So they cut me around like a spam, and they cut some of the spam out and then sew me back
Slice
together.
out the middle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
That's horror
So
movie stuff.
and I think that will be where the weight will be.
Yeah.
But in terms of the arms and the boobs, I think it'd be like grams. So yes, so they've said, you could have a lift, but if you have a lift, you're not going to have a lot there. And because I am a big bottomed girl,
Yeah, which you must have been told medically.
I have been told medically.
Are these real doctors?
Yeah, where did you
Somewhere
get
down the
these?
street.
This sounds like stuff that I would say.
You are a big bottom
You've got a big bottom.
Well, the surgeon was recommended by one of our friends,
Oh yeah.
a comedian. So
Hanging around in bars.
so he
Good
said
man.
very good man. If you have them lifted, it's going to look a little bit out of proportion. So you need to have something at the top to weigh out the bottom.
Okay.
Because big bottom guy.
Otherwise you
Good big
just
bottom guy.
fall over. Sort of thing.
I'll just look a bit. Whoa! Rather than
Yeah.
I wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! I want to be.
I don't want to look like a Pixar mum. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I like the Pixar mums.
Yeah, sexy.
Big bottom girls.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah,
not Pixar.
but she was in now.
She's
She's
in and out.
hourglass.
Yeah, but I like that.
So-
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Pixar mums are like tight, like so skinny at the
Small.
top.
And then they just have
massive
massive-
mum
Oh,
bum.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and then down to the thing.
Yeah,
But if you imagine Jessica Rabbit without the boobs, that's kind of
Oh.
that's what he was suggesting. So basically, I'm going to be all bottom, but
All
nothing on top.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So,
So
what we're getting at is you get to have new tits.
I get to have new tits next week. So new arms and new tits. But I think I know what my arms will look like. Do you know what I mean?
No. Oh, wait, yeah. So you got the arms,
Yeah.
and they're just going to take off some skin.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. But the boobies,
But the bosoms.
the world is your oyster.
It could be anything. So I've gone boob shopping and I've tried on the options of what you
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Boob shopping is what you have to do. You have to go and try the implants on.
Oh, will they just put them in a bag and hang around your neck?
You
They just whack 'em in a bra?
Stick them in a bra.
Wow. I didn't know that.
So I've tried 3 options on.
Oh, so you
Just
can
walk
like
around.
you can walk around.
and
and try them out for a bit.
How are these ones
Yeah.
for you, duck?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's proper.
So I think
thing
that
to do, yeah.
so it's not. Well, you have to choose a size implant.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't think
'Cause otherwise-
about... of
Trying
course
them
you
on.
could put it in a bra and try it. I literally thought they would just have pictures.
Yeah.
And be like, which ones you want.
Them ones, like you said about the hairdressers,
Pick 'em out.
like sort of picking.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
put a
Yeah.
wig on you beforehand and go,
But
do you want this one?
this is a thing.
That should
You
be a
have,
good idea. Good
And
idea.
solve a lot of problems. There you go.
you have to choose the size. But it's too much.
I think we just invented something. But how
do
many
have to
people
do
would
that.
how many people would still, you put their wig on and like the barber or hairdresser would be like, is that alright? You hate it. You'd be like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't change anything.
But when you're given the option of what size do you want,
Yeah.
imagine being able to be telling you can have any size.
What dick you
What
want?
dick do you want?
Huge.
But
A bit
you have
smaller,
to think-
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
Probably a
think
bit too, if anything, it's too big.
But when you had, did you not get an option of having a prosthetic ball?
Yeah, I just didn't want one.
Just don't. There's no point.
No, I read a few things and most people said, like forums, and most people were like, oh, they're more hassle than they're worth.
Oh.
And I was like, Alison, do you care about my... That's my wife. I said, you care about my balls? And she was like, no, I'd rather you had none.
She
She didn't say that, but I saw it in her eyes. And no, not really.
Just
No,
still a bag.
Yeah, still a bag. And
Yeah.
it kind of looks like there is a ball in there. It's just if you went,
Like
oh,
that.
there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Is it as empty as my breasts?
Yeah, is it
I
saggy?
haven't been-
Is it saggy and empty?
I haven't been told by a doctor.
Saggy and empty.
You haven't got a medical
empty balls. There's still one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good one.
The good,
The good
one.
one.
Yeah. The other one was
What
the...
a hero.
Yeah. Who is that
Yeah, he's
hero?
the.
What a hero.
Does he miss his mate?
Neither of us miss it.
No.
No, God, I used to sit on them all the time.
He did.
Oh.
And I remember this.
Oh.
Constantly moaning about his balls all the time.
All the time. I'd be like, oh, I'm having a really uncomfortable ball day.
But they hang. Do they hang a lot?
Not so much now.
See, mine are quite perked. Mine are perky.
Perky
Yeah.
little testament. Ready to go at a moment's notice. Come on, lads!
Yeah, perky.
You've been
Go
given the
outside in
option
rain and undress
of
ready
what
to go.
size you want.
Yeah, yeah.
It's too much.
I mean, we
Right.
all find it difficult to
It's
make any
difficult.
decision.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's difficult because I'm very active now.
Mm.
Very
You want
active.
practical.
So they
Did you have a list of like?
yeah, so I asked for what is the size that they're gonna be,
Not going to hit you in the face.
hello. What's it
Can I have a promotion, please?
what's
You still want to work, boob?
what's the compromise between hello, she's got some
Yeah.
and
Doesn't hurt when
doesn't
you
hurt.
Practical.
I'm very active, aren't I, these days?
Yeah, you do
See,
dancing.
I
and
think-
stuff,
I'm
don't you?
dancing.
I think D's big for being active.
Yeah, but
There's gonna be
it
some
depends,
heft.
don't they? But they're not swingers, are they? They're not.
Well,
Boobs.
they won't be.
I mean, the people at the dance group are swingers, but these won't be swingers, so they're not. They're going to be
They'll be up.
perked. So if they're
Be
big,
up.
and they're like, then it's different.
Yeah.
But if they're perked,
At
I
the
think it's
minute-
all right to have a little bit of
At the minute they look like a tennis ball and a sock.
And you're getting like
sexy.
Some people are into that. Yeah. Dave.
Since all this is coming, and I know it's coming next week, I can't think about anything else
Above breast.
apart from
I get
breasts.
the same. But I'm still interested in the choosing.
Right, okay.
So you looked at pictures, obviously.
I quite like pictures. Yeah.
Did you go around friends and like, how are yours?
Yeah,
Did you do a little survey?
Did you look at
Would you like
anyone?
them to be bigger or smaller? Can I have a honk?
yeah.
I think Hetty had some honks.
There is definitely
It's just Hetty's mum in the garden.
Get in at us. Get in. Get out of the shed.
you got more pie.
Yeah, there's more.
Oh my god.
More pie.
Did you see how much pie I ate?
Did you hear
I
that?
ate like half of it.
Do you still feel big?
Yes.
You do, but you think that's
Yes.
because of the skin?
Yes.
We were talking about when we
Yes.
go to take a step and put way too much.
Yes.
Effort
Yes,
into
because
it.
you've lost weight.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. Because I used to be.
I wanted to ask a question, and it's only something that I started to think about recently. But when you because you used to be bigger.
Yeah.
Would you ever have called yourself fat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you were fat? But
I definitely was. When I was, because I can't believe how heavy you were, but
Yeah.
when I was 21 stone,
yeah,
I was
okay.
massive.
But you suit
I
fat.
got room.
You suit.
Yeah,
You suit,
can't
Yeah.
you suit bigger
You suit
guy.
fat, You suit empty
You suit
breast.
bigger guy, don't you? And I don't suit it. I
What,
don't
bigger
suit-
guy?
Like, yeah, if I weigh.
Yeah, you look fatter in the face.
But I do. I've got a fucking fat face. My body isn't. My face is like a fucking 20-stone man, and my body is like a 9-stone man.
Oh, it's not like a moment on the lips, forever on the hips. It's straight to my face. It doesn't even go to your stomach.
It's always been on my face. Anyway, what I was going to say, I'm like my mother. My mother's the same.
That face.
Yeah, fat
That
face.
face.
But
Your
when-
mother's face so fat.
Yeah, your mother face so fat.
No, you're
No.
not fat, mate, Dave. Like, that's why it's funny to me, because you're still so skinny.
I'm not. I've got a fat
I
face.
snap you like a twig.
Yeah. Do
Because you're skinny.
you want to fight?
I have been looking at quite a lot of like scar management and stuff.
Oh, yeah, what are they? Where are your scars going to be?
Yeah, underneath.
From my arm, it's going to go from my armpit down to my elbow
Yeah.
on both arms.
Which I think would be fine.
Well, that's the most visible
You'd
one.
be doing less. Oh, praise hallelujah.
No, I don't.
Because you're always doing it.
She is all the time. She's always walking
They are
around.
fucking
Praise
issues.
the Lord.
Oh, really? You nervous at all?
Yeah,
No, surgery, any surgery.
surgery.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the sleep.
Oh,
The idea of having 4 hours into uninterrupted
sleep. Yeah, it's not sleep, is it? It's death. That's what it is. That's what that basically is. When someone puts you under, you're dead. It's nuts, isn't it?
Sounds
Which is
great.
even nicer.
Yeah, there's two options here. I either wake up and I've got nice new tits, or sweet release.
And nice new tits.
Sweet, a beautiful corpse. Who doesn't want to be a beautiful corpse?
So yeah, so the scars on the boobs, they'll be underneath, and then they come up halfway, and then I'll have a scar around the nipple.
Oh, okay.
So they're not
Oh, sorry.
horrendous.
So a scar around the nipple.
Underneath. Yeah, I'm
Cross.
sorry, you're gonna have to look at them.
That's
So underneath, they come up, scar here, and then around.
Got it.
I wore the t-shirt today because today they are at the girl level. I think next week they'll be up
Up there.
there.
Oh, they mess up and they're up here.
Yeah, just,
Oh, not old!
Oh no, they've given me an extra one.
Oh, what infection!
just you've got one really good one.
One really good boob. So you need boob.
I bet there is people that have done that though, just gone for the one boob.
Singular boob.
Yeah, because people are nuts, aren't they?
People are nuts,
Like, you
but I
see
don't
those-
think they do
I
singular
can imagine
boob.
there's
Who
some.
would
I
do
bet
the
you.
surgery?
I bet you. I can find. I'll put it right on here now. That there's someone with one boob because they've done it
But what?
cosmetically on purpose.
Right,
Yeah,
so are you
cosmetic
saying
purpose.
one boob that they've just had one boob removed, or it's
Yeah, that
one
does
exist.
singular boob?
One,
with two
I
nipples?
bet there is someone who's got one singular boob right there.
Well, if
'Cause you got the free tit- free
would have
tits.
found it. Yeah, but 3 tits.
What? Yeah, but she's not looking for that.
I'm sure she must have considered it.
Guys, I found a new option.
What about one?
Just one. Yeah.
You'd looked at 3, right? No, because 3's not real.
Free. Well, I know, but I bet there's someone who's done that because of Total Recall.
Yeah, but I don't think someone would have done it for real. It
I
would
think
look
they
really
would.
bad.
£35.
I need the money now. Really, you really think so?
I bet you. Will people do that shit where they turn themselves into tigers?
Yeah, I
and
know
that?
they do all that stuff.
I can guarantee there's someone who's done it.
3 boobs.
Someone's probably done all sorts. Free
How
bollocks,
would that
2
work?
bollocks. 2 bollocks. I don't know what.
Double dick.
Double dick. Yeah.
Double dick. 5-assed monkey.
I suppose it could.
What?
Yeah, I could see how you could.
Single boob. Mono boob.
Yeah. We talking about free boobs.
I am
about
the
three?
boob.
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
Three, I can't see how you would do one.
Well, you could do it.
Unless it would be like a ball sack situation.
Oh. Yeah, but it's different because balls are in bags. Boobs aren't in bags.
Are they?
No, because a boob is the bag.
He's saying that my bag is empty.
Yeah, but your boob is the bag, though, isn't it?
There's
Does that make sense?
I thought
Because it's like your balls are in your sack.
hanging in a sack.
Your boobs aren't in a sack. They're
No,
just that's
but
your
they're not.
boob.
Yeah.
They're not. There's muscle,
Yeah.
and then there's the fat
Yeah.
of the breast,
Yeah.
and then
there's
skin
the
over
actual.
it.
Have you
And that's
seen?
why they sag, because they're not like
Oh, because this, the skin
the
stretches.
attachment.
Yeah.
The skin stretches. Yeah. So they
Yeah.
kind of are, but
Yeah,
not
sack.
in the same way as.
No.
Wow, I'm having
Yeah.
an internal bra fitted.
Yes, that's amazing.
This is the interesting bit.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Does it dissolve or they?
Yes. So an internal bra is so if you lost a lot of weight, your skin is always elastic. It's completely fucked.
Stretchy.
It's stretchy for life. They can take as much as weight they want, but it is naturally going to be stretchy. So they're saying that traditionally when women who have weight loss patients, they have an implant in and it does sag quite quickly, even though they're better than what they were because the skin isn't strong enough to hold it in place. Whereas this technology builds an internal bra, so you have a mesh that's attached to your breastbone, I believe, because it was going to go to my rib cage, but they've changed their
Let's
mind.
change it.
Yeah. So, and it's a mesh, and then that holds the implant in place to kind of not let it sag. And then after 2 years, that dissolves, but scar tissue was built around it to replace it.
It's like stay.
So it's
Yeah.
to stabilise.
So they put the like mesh in, and then your own scar tissue like forms around it, and then the mesh goes away, but that's still there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That's good.
That's clever. But I think that's the
That's
thing
clever.
that's gonna hurt.
Have you looked at any breasts today?
Yes.
Yes. Every day.
Yes.
Do you think if you stopped looking at breasts, you'll have like a come down from not looking at them? Oh, you stop.
After surgery,
Wow.
you'll be like,
I gotta see some tits. Because that happens to me.
Yeah, I think. Wow, this time next week I'll have them on me, but I don't think I can see them for a week.
then you got to be all wrapped up.
I'll be all wrapped up.
Who does is the doctor take it off, or you take it off yourself?
No, I've got to go back a week after, and they take my bandages off.
Which is
That's the
real.
first time I see, and they have to check the wounds, and
Are
then
you
that's.
inviting friends?
I
Like,
am
everyone can be
inviting
there.
And a,
everyone
and a photographer.
because I can't.
Hallelujah! Well,
Hello.
Oh,
Jesus.
I've got a friend taking me. She's actually booked the day off work for it because she feels it's
Wonderful.
quite a
It is a
yeah.
momentous
Because
occasion. Sit day.
Yeah.
because I can't drive, so I'd have to have someone to take
You'd have someone
me.
take you.
And
How
I
long?
think
How long can't you drive
I
afterwards?
think it's at least a week, maybe 2.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So what have they advised you to do? Like to rest up? Have you got a rest? Can you do anything? Can you work?
Yes,
Don't bounce them.
Yeah.
that's the advice. Nothing to jiggle them.
No
No
jiggling.
No
jiggling.
jiggling. That's literally what he said.
They say the same when you had your ball.
You look so disappointed. No jiggling.
No jiggling.
Yeah, that's what they said when I had my ball removed. No jiggling.
No jiggling.
No jiggling.
They did say to you though, didn't they?
You gotta be
No
careful with it, I
dancing.
I can't
suppose.
remember what they said. Oh, no
No
dancing.
That's
They did say it. No dancing.
Oh no.
yeah.
Damn it! What? So did you find you? So you look at all the pictures of the surgeon
Yeah.
you're having. Did you look at other surgery pictures as well?
Yeah. I've looked at
And did
those.
you like gravitate towards a side? So when you looked at one and it was like an A cup, you're like, oh no, no good. I'm sticking to D's. Did you only stick in your bracket, or you just look at them all?
I was looking at them all. I sort of knew what I didn't want.
Yeah.
I don't like it when they look fake.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you mean when they're like round?
Love Island type.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
get what you mean.
I wanted them to look. I wanted Nigella boobs.
I think obvious fake boobs. I think are an acquired taste. I think some people really like.
But I think it's different now. I think a lot of people had those fake boobs and they were from
They
a
were
certain
round.
era.
Yeah,
I don't do
When
so many.
they're not like that anymore. I don't think.
No.
that's what I mean. But I think people still choose them because you see
That-
young people with them.
Yeah,
So
that,
did you say Pamela Anderson?
I didn't.
Did someone say Pamela
just
Anderson?
forever running in your head.
Did anyone say Pamela Anderson?
No,
That's fucking nuts. Anyway, but
she's just
she,
forever in your head running.
I don't know, yeah, but she had those
What was that thing?
round boobs. Baywatch, yeah. She's got a documentary out, by the way.
that's what I'm going to do when all my surgery's done.
So Baywatch.
Do one.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Something.
I'll
You be
be
there. I've just broke wind.
All right, well, we'll see if that reaches us.
So, what are you going to be obsessed with now that you've you've
Well, for
finished
next
with your
week,
tits?
yeah. Well, I guess my own.
You'll be
But
obsessed.
For a
because
little while.
they've said
Yeah.
to me, you know, because I'm having day surgery, so I've been in that, but it'll be in for a couple of hours, and they're like, bring along a book to keep yourself sort of
Yeah.
occupied.
You'll just be like,
And I'm thinking, right, if you've got a mirror in that room, do you think I'm going to be reading my fucking book, mate? I'll be, like, you know, checking everything out. And I think after that, I think it'll be bras, because obviously I have to get a whole.
have you picked out some? Or are you
bras.
going to actually have proper fitting? And
Well, I'll have to have proper
obviously,
fittings.
I'm an idiot.
I didn't even think about because like dresses and things like that. You have to sort of get that boob right, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Sell your old one. Have you been selling them?
my bras.
No.
No one wants
Japanese businessmen. There would be, if there's people out there with 3 boobs and people with 1 boobs, There's people who want your old bra.
Oh God, yes, there
I have
is.
2 bras left because I would just refuse to buy any new
Oh,
ones.
of course. You don't want to buy an interim bra.
No, I don't want to buy any more.
You want to spend good money on a
Who was
temporary
it?
bra.
Who was it who used to use their bras as flower pots? Didn't someone used to do that? Charlie Dimmock used to put like use them as flower.
She didn't have bras.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Charlie Dimmock didn't wear
My
bras.
mum had a really big hatred for
Charlie Dimmock?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because she didn't wear a bra.
Why can't she get them tits strapped up and
She
her
had
hair
some
up
bad
off her
boys, didn't
face?
she? Yeah,
She had what?
bad boys.
Bad.
You just bad is slang. They were bad boys. Her tits were bad boys.
Maybe
So
I
there's some
can-
bad boys
Wait,
there.
is that good or bad? I don't.
I think it's good. Oh, it's
Oh,
some
yeah,
bad
good.
boys. Yeah.
Bad boys.
You got some
What
bad
you
boys.
gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do when they come for you? Those bad boy titties.
You can have bad boys, Hetty.
Yeah, bad boys.
I can name them. Have they got names now?
Yeah, I call them Chaz and Dave.
Hey!
Because I just imagine
Rabbit,
they would
rabbit.
be going, all right. I so imagine that's how my tits would
One of them
sound.
is dead now, though.
Exploded breast.
Because I have to spend quite a lot of time getting my nipples even every day.
What? What, with like a ruler? Do you get a ruler?
So
Just make sure.
Spirit level.
Well, yeah, that's it. Yes. Oh, nearly.
he said to me, it's really common for
Rabbit.
women to have one breast lower than the other.
Yeah.
But he did say because I've lost weight, mine is now quite extreme. So
Yeah. Because when you sent me that photo, that original photo of not of,
not of mine, no.
but I thought it was Hetty's. I thought she was sending me a photo of her boobs now, and one was really big and one was like this little, and I thought. And I think I sent like a message going, "Oh
Blimey.
Jesus, I'm so sorry," because I didn't realise it was a before and after. I thought it was
They
like
do
that
one
was
at
her
a time.
tits now. Like, what's happened?
You get them in
But
installments.
one was really
Yeah.
long and the other was like that.
So one nipple has to move up 8 centimetres and the other one has to move up 4.
Oh, I see.
Oh my. Yes.
So
That is double the distance I did the maths.
yes.
But you said so you have to get them lined
If
up.
if I'm going to the gym and I'm wearing a sports bra and it's nippy, which let's be honest, it always is these days.
Cold.
I
nippy,
do
get
have
nippies.
to lift,
Sort of maneuver
maneuver them
them.
so they're not quite
So I was going to ask why when you were like, "Oh, I'm balancing my nipples." I was like, what?
No.
Why?
For fun.
When you're smuggling peanut.
really noticeable.
I guess.
Yeah, because if one's like that,
I'll show you in a minute. I don't mind showing you. It's funny.
like boss-eyed.
I've got the nipple equivalent of a squint.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hetty, for telling us about your obsession with tits.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It feels very. Did you learn something?
I did learn a
I
lot.
learned something.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's difficult.
It's
Difficult for women, isn't it?
It's difficult for women.
Difficult. Sorry about your tits.